There we go. I told you, Tom Hanks, king of the caviar joke. Unbelievable. Hey guys, welcome. Very quick one today. Again, back in the van. The show I work on has not been shut down as I had expected it would be, so I am still here and I am not home like I did when I thought I would do this show every night. It's not as easy when you're out at work. Anyway, we're here now. The show's very simple. Every night, someone comes on, tells us what to watch on Netflix or Stan or whatever the TV is. That way you don't have to decide. It's very simple. Also, we've had people messaging in with telling us about people who have had a really rough run with their friends or family that have lost jobs. So on Friday, we're going to send out some Netflix vouchers and stuff. So if you know anybody, let us know, and we'll look after them. Tonight's guest, Yumi Stynes. There we go. Hey, mate.
Hi, how's it going?
Not too bad. I love that you've got a little setup. Yours is less...
I know, it's a bit glamorous, isn't it?
How are you? Are you at home? Are you in lockdown?
Yeah, we've been in lockdown since Friday the 13th, so I feel like we're like early adopters. Everyone's driving me nuts. I'm still working. We're recording my podcast, Ladies We Need to Talk, just wrapped up an episode which drops tomorrow. Awesome. About how coronavirus is treating women. So, I'm still being productive, which is really good, because otherwise I'd be feeling quite nutty.
Tonight, what do you reckon people should watch?
Okay, I really want people to watch Howls Moving Castle tonight.
Great choice.
So all the Studio Ghibli and Miyazaki films have just dropped on Netflix, so you can watch them if you haven't already. But the beautiful thing about these films is you can rewatch them and love every second of them, and I think always find new things to appreciate with them. So, I've got little kids and teenage kids, and they watch them together, and it's quite a breathtaking film. The story is of Sophie, who's a timid little hat maker. She's probably in her teens, although it's never quite specified. The witch turns her into an old lady, and the wonderful thing about the story is it's based on a book by a British novelist, Diane Wynne-Jones, but you'd think that sort of by today's beauty standards and ageism, that being turned into an old lady would be a terrible outcome for a young girl, but she's actually really set free by it. Yeah. And she just gives fewer and fewer fucks as the story goes. She makes friends with a wizard who has a castle that's sort of powered by its fireplace, I think, and it walks around and switches around in worlds, and it all actually makes sense. But watching this girl kind of flourish and find her inner power, I think, is the central theme to Howls Moving Castle.
Oh man, and it's so beautiful too.
They do hit rock bottom, I think, in the story, which is something that we can all relate to right now, or maybe we will in a couple of weeks. But if you're watching this with little kids, or you want to recommend it to someone with little kids, don't worry, it all kind of goes okay in the end. It is a long film. It's 114 minutes, which is probably like 30 minutes too long. But, given that we're all stuck inside, maybe you can stump up for the extra half hour and see it through to the end.
And what snack are we going to make?
Yeah, I was dead set going to make roast potatoes, but then I realised that this is a staple I always have in the cupboard, but today I didn't have any, and I agonised Sean. I was like, I promised Sean I'd do roast potatoes, but it would mean I'd have to leave the house to buy some potatoes, and I really weighed it up, and I was like, I actually don't want to die, and I don't want to make anyone else die, so I'm just going to forget the roast potatoes and go with something that I've got in the house, which is... They'll be backwards, I think, because it's selfie cam, which turns everything mirror image. But I'm a real chip fan, and these are pretty mainstream. You can get them in most supermarkets, but I think people don't notice them because they're bloody tasty. Forget the cheese flavour, forget the plain. The best is chili and lime. And I'm just going to open it up so you can really see what they look like inside, because I don't want people to miss out on this goodness.
Now, I'm a fan of the plain mission chip, because then it's the perfect for the dipping. Do you add any more dips to that or not?
It needs nothing, Sean. It needs nothing. I don't know if you can see the colour, but it's got this lovely red hue, dusty flavour. And listen to this. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So good.
That's my trip.
Yumi. So we've got a lovely, colourful film with a lovely, colourful snack.
Thanks, Sean. We'll see you in lockdown soon. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, what a snack. What a babe. Yumi Stynes there. Thank you very much for that. So the movie for tonight is Howls Moving Castle. It's on Netflix. It's a beautiful film, and if you've got some mission chips on you, not too bad. Hey, I haven't forgot about my normal TV suggestion. Over on Amazon Prime, I mean, I've been watching a lot of Friends, but on Amazon Prime, forget it all, because they've got the classic 90s Australian sitcom all together now. All seasons. It's got Steve Jacobs, a weatherman. It's got Jane Hall in it. It's got that guy that goes, "Hey, beautiful people, hey, chicky babe." That guy, I think, and it has this opening theme song, which I just love to death. I totally forgot Rebecca Gibney's in it as well. Gary who? Exactly. It's a question we're all asking, but he was in it. Stephen Jacobs. It's so good. It's such a great, that guy. Chicky babe. That is all on Amazon Prime at the moment. I don't know how I found it. Fell down a rabbit hole. It's there. It's well worth watching. Thank you very much to Yumi Stynes for helping out. Tomorrow night, the last night of the first week, we've got Jamie, who is a world-class hairdresser. He's going to talk to us about how the coronavirus has affected the industry there. And we've also got Brett Wolfenden, an amazing drummer. He's drummed for Tim Rogers, Todd Rundgren. He's for Wolfmother as well. So he's going to give us a little Friday night music tip as well. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow night. Tonight the movie is Howls Moving Castle. The snack, mission chips, as recommended by Yumi Stynes. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.